recording. Yippee, yippee.
Penis.
Thank you, Alice.
Riley's not here.
Virginia. West Virginia. Regina? The west of that.
Peppa Pig is legal to
Mountain
drink now.
Mama,
Take me home.
Country roads.
Country roads.
What happened last session?
Something.
You don't
Acacia
have to.
PTSD moment continued.
Acacia PTSD moment.
Scraps went to a blacksmith about his arm with Zero and Zamiri. Zero feels something is off, and he notices his ring is glowing, and with a nat 1, he very fucking loudly goes, "Why is my ring glowing?" The blacksmith had the same ring. His wife made it for the family. After, they kind of dodge around that one for a while. Scraps is getting his arm adjusted, and it'll be ready before the tournament in 2 days. They ask about the rings. Thank God. There are 7 rings, 5 children. The youngest fell into the abyss as a toddler. Wild.
Hell. Be better.
So Zero family reunion. And his dad pointedly asked if Zero's had any weird fate-like dreams. And he has, apparently. So that's fun. We can unpack that later. And we are apparently going to family dinner tomorrow. Acacia and Ander sure had a chat. Acacia trauma dumps. Ander got to learn the party's history in the worst possible way. And then Zero and Co. return and give him a bit better of a filling in of the gaps of the story. And then Acacia told everyone to shut the fuck up and go to bed. It's 3 a.m. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah. Luckily I rolled the right amount to be able to figure out that, yes, these people who look exactly alike and have the same things are in fact related.
Hey, you didn't want to assume, and nobody can fault you for that.
I mean, I really wanted to assume. And everyone could totally fault me for doing so.
But you didn't, and that's progress, and that's something to be proud of.
Actually, I'm quite proud that I'm not going to step part. I'm quite proud that I should always assume.
Anyway, aside from that, you all wake up in the inn that you are all staying at. It is another morning in the Shadow City. You realize that the mornings here are rather busy and boisterous, with multiple people moving from place to place, constantly busy, getting a lot of things done. There isn't so much like traffic around the city as there is just like hundreds of thousands of bodies like moving all around, and many employing like flying mechanics or like riding large beetles and bugs and spiders as mounts across the various walls. There are multiple like kind of like zip lines spanning across like the various levels and districts of the city. You have a tournament to prepare for. You have a family dinner to go to. You have Scraps' arm to pick up. And anything else that you would like to do while you're here.
Oh, well, first, before I even think about deciding, I'm gonna go pick up on Acacia. To see if they're alright or not.
Oh, God. Good morning.
I nod. Good morning. I like dance around the question. So, how are you feeling?
I've got a hell of a migraine. I don't remember a lot of yesterday, I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, is anyone with me?
Zero will be there, unless you don't want him to.
Okay, well, highly presumptuous. Of course, the ones you were there all the time.
Oh.
Crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna turn to Zero with like a hopeful look. 'Cause maybe they're no longer bitch. I'm gonna whisper to them. Do you think they are normal?
Zero's gonna like stare at Acacia while they're like clearly talking about her. Maybe. Acacia, how do you feel about me?
What?
Well, you know, like we've known each other for quite some time now. How do you feel about me?
This feels like the lead up to you asking me out, and I don't like it.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. No, please don't get that impression. Oh my
Okay. You're a trusted friend.
god. Aw. Okay, yeah, I think she's.
It worked.
It worked.
Praise the darkness, it worked.
What the fuck happened yesterday?
Oh, nothing
Do you
important.
want to know? Okay. Never mind. I am going to choose not to tell you.
Well, I think we can.
Okay, when we will tell you.
Okay, yeah.
You had a change of your disposition. The word that someone used was you became more bitch.
Eh. Eh. Eh.
You became very what's the word? Rude, somewhat uncaring, dismissive. Bitch.
Relatively speaking, new for me. Historically accurate.
I must think on what this means.
I was like that before I died.
Oh.
That's how I survived. I had to think I was better than everything, or else I would face my own impending death.
So would you still be the same way if you did not die?
I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there. Because it would have been 5 years of, learning that I didn't have to fight for my own survival every day. I mean, I'm still kind of learning that, but...
But do you still feel that you are no longer fighting for your own survival?
I'm not fighting for my own survival anymore. I picked up a sword to help people.
Now that is very admirable. Very unlike the bitch you were yesterday.
Bad, huh?
I was quite embarrassed to be associated with you.
I wish that
But
was the
now
first time I'd heard that, but I don't think it is.
but do not worry. Now you are fine again.
If that happens again, just knock me out.
And if I do not want to knock you out, what shall I do then?
Do you know how to cast suggestion and just tell me to go to bed?
Okay. That can be done. I think.
Someone somewhere's capable of it, I'm sure.
Hold on, searching if I can actually cast suggestion if I have that. Hug. Question. Oh no. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, Marie shrugs their shoulders.
Not a big deal.
Oh.
It's happened once in how long?
Do you know why this happened?
Alec, do I know why this happened?
Like the madness or the reversion?
Both.
Sure, give me an insight check. Against yourself.
Wahoo! Where's my fucking sheet? My tabs are all messed up. What is my insight? Is +0.
Let's go.
No.
Intelligence.
7.
Well, you know you had like a bad reaction to having the knowledge that Caitlin's draconic corpse is floating around somewhere around here. Hi, Riley.
They're
No.
muted and deafened.
But aside from that, you're not sure where this like personality or your like former self or anything like came from.
I guess. So, how much of our history have you heard in the last 24 hours?
Me? Not too much.
Okay.
I believe that you told Ender all about it.
Ander got probably the worst possible version of it, I think. So I'll have to fix that. So Kane and I have both died before.
Mhm.
He's actually the soul of a dragon in the body of my cousin. There's a lot to unpack there. We're not going to get into it. I'm the one who killed him. And I think hearing that his corpse is flying around caused some sort of episode.
I believe that you reverted to a state that could protect you. Which, out of character. Hello, loser. Back in character.
Alec, can I hit the long rest button?
Yes, you may. You guys are good.
Oh,
Very
sweet.
strange. Very strange. All of it. It appears that even among those in the surface, nothing makes sense.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know who the bargain bin is?
The bargain bin?
You're-
Let me ask my inner memory. Who just so happens to be named Schmalik. Oh, great Schmalik. Do I know the bargain bin?
No fucking clue.
Yeah. I have no clue what you are referring to. Is it in fact a bin full of bargains?
Acacia is going
You
to
said-
put her hand on Zamiri's shoulder.
You said who, so you are referring to a person.
You just became my favorite person in this group.
What? I'm right here.
You're up there too.
Okay.
This is possibly some fantastic news.
The bargain bin is a group of heroes, don't worry about it.
Bargain bin, group of heroes. Okay. Okay, may I ask why you talked to me about this bargain bin?
No, let's not get into it.
Okay. Fine by me.
Just throw me straight up.
But now that we are all relatively more rested, what shall we do today?
We still have a day until the tournament, right?
That'll be tomorrow? Or in 2 days? Oh, great Lord of Wisdom.
It was in 2 days when you asked yesterday, so the tournament
Okay.
is tomorrow.
Like in the morning or in the night or in the midday?
Depends which group you are. It kind of runs from like afternoon to evening. Your group would be in kind of like the later portion of the afternoon.
Okay. So we must figure out a way to weaken the what was that unfortunate man's name?
Richard?
Ah, that is right, Richard. We must figure out a way to weaken him and his team.
I mean, a couple of them can have some unfortunate accidents. Get bad
Or
case.
fortunate accidents.
Fortunate for us.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure we can get something around here that'll cause some, badly upset stomachs and worse.
Didn't Hespera mention something? Did they mention poison?
I think it was implied.
We must also attend dinner. We must attend dinner at the house of Ziru's parents.
I'm sorry, we have to what?
Oh, Acacia, I met my parents.
You what?
Yeah,
They met our parents.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Actually, I wouldn't even know without Zemiri here. But the blacksmith we went into to get Scrap's arm like readjusted was my dad, and I was like, or I like my ring started glowing, and so did his, and we were like, whoa. But then I wasn't gonna say anything, and then Zamiria was like, why aren't you guys talking about this? And then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah. So we're gonna have dinner at their house tonight.
Fate's strings are tangled in mysterious ways. Congratulations?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Aw. Yeah. My dad was really nice and my mom was really cool. I think you'll like her.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now that I believe. Wait, what was his name? Oh, sorry. You can speak first.
I think we should move our assassination attempt to like maybe around lunchtime or like before dinner, you know?
Can we push back the assassination attempt?
To before or after dinner, sorry?
Before dinner.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
And now that I believe that our friend Owen might no longer be in a coma, we could go to the carnival.
I think Ander might be. I think I might have given him too much wine. I think he might be out for a while.
Let me shut up. Oh, Nico?
Oh
Nico.
my god, Kane.
I believe the first step is to acquire some poison.
Yeah. gonna be honest, I would not know where to do that.
Out of character, who would know?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the party, like, out of
Okay.
character. Because a part of me, for
I
some reason, thinks that Andrew would know.
feel like Bro would. Like low key. Hang on.
Low key, I feel like you would.
We could ask oh, I guess she doesn't want anything to do with that actually. I feel like oh, we could ask like the tavern keep who serves poison, like low key.
Acacia's gonna look
Oh.
around. Maybe not here.
The one of the one with the fungus.
The one with the drink. The one that didn't really care when we had a big bar fight.
That might work.
Yeah, at Skolthid's. Do you think that's
Yes.
Skolthid?
That one, yeah.
Alright, so we go there, get some poison, find out where Scraps' old team is staying, sneak it or break into their rooms, spike their canteens, I guess. And then yeah, I think that sounds like a great plan actually.
I think that we must do something more to the drinks.
Yeah.
Because upon first sip, they will know that something is wrong.
Oh,
We must
maybe.
make it.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
We must make it taste normal.
Yeah. Or maybe when they like drink from it, it explodes, and so it like explodes like their faces off.
But will they be able to repair the damage in one day?
That might also be a little bit obvious that someone was tampering with them.
Yeah, true.
A bad casket of ale is more explainable than explosives as bad luck.
Yeah. Isn't there a kind of like spell that can make or change the taste of things?
Kane
Jarvis,
might be someone to
let us
ask
know.
about that. I don't personally know.
I out of character, I have like a crazy idea.
Out of character, I
Like,
have to
what
go
if?
to the bathroom.
Out of character, I'm thinking, what if we find a way to involve, like, that group somehow into like the conflict with like the wolf spiders, and hope that they get assassinated.
Oh wait, that's pretty smart actually. Wait, like Loki, I think you're onto something.
Like if we tell someone like, oh shit, those are terrorists. Those foreigners, they're terrorists.
I feel like that would be kind of easy to set up.
And if that doesn't work, we get to spike their drinks.
I think we should do both.
Yeah. Well, if we spike their drinks once they get attacked, then they'll be like, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves easily.
Oh, true.
And then we can throw the bombs that you have on them.
And then explode their gel cell.
Yeah.
I think that's like a really good idea.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, I have to ask Kel what Acacia thinks.
How are we gonna do all of this without like Scraps like going like, hey, can we like not kill my friends?
That is true. We could lie and an omission. I totally forgot about that.
Um. Hmm.
Computer, turn on the bedroom light.
Of course, turning on the bedroom lights.
Hey man, if my mom mandates I have an Echo in the house, I'm gonna fucking use it to make my life easier.
Oh yeah, we figured out a plan.
Okay.
So our plan is this is a work in progress. We involve the enemy group in the conflict with like the wolf spider, and have like the
Yeah.
assassins fight them, thinking that they're wolf spider terrorists.
Okay.
And then before they do that, we spike their drink, so when they get attacked, they have less of a chance to defend themselves. And then we get to blow their faces up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
Telling
think?
still.
Okay.
Oh yeah, who has that?
Ander.
Okay, we have to get into Anders' room and take the mask.
Well, I think it should be in Acacia's room because they stayed in the same room.
It's in his belongings. I don't know where it is exactly.
I get you.
I do not believe that they will mind. And even if they do mind, I don't believe that they will mind for very much time.
I think it's fine. I think I
And if
think
they do mind, I was just gonna say, and if he do mind, we can just apologize and move on.
True. Yeah, I really think that everyone in Ander like bonded last night though, so I think he'll understand it's for the good of the team.
Why is Ricky gone? Because I'm thinking that like, oh, why don't we like sneak the mask into their possession? And like, who would be the best at sneaking? Fucking Yander.
Oh,
Can we
literally
make a replica?
of Ander.
No. I would
Does
be
anyone have pass?
Well, I can make an illusion,
Does anyone have password trace? Okay.
I think.
So it's the Church of like the Eight Eyes of like the Weave Mother that they are against the wolf spiders, right?
Never mind, I don't have minor illusion. I thought I did.
Both sides, the Shadow City and the Abyss, are against the wolf spider.
Wait, that means I'm against wolf spiders, right?
That depends.
Okay,
Would he be?
that does depend.
Wolf spider, what you've heard of them is that they are terrorists trying to essentially like revise the conflict between the Weave Mother and the Chained Fang, and bring them together as the mage and her familiar once again. You know the actual history between the Weave Mother and the Chained Fang, so it's up to you if you think that's a good idea or not.
I kind of think the Weave Mother's kind of a bitch. Yeah, they're not all that. Yeah, I wouldn't say that they're like evil. I would just say like, come on, guys, get over them. It's been like 10,000 years. You find someone new. Does anyone know like pass without a trace?
I have unseen servant.
Because my idea, if we have like the wolf spider mask and like put it in their possession, and then once they get like, I assume like this place has like a police or like a some sort of like force that works against the wolf spiders, and that'll be like evidence that they're like part of the quote unquote group of terrorists. And they're like, we're in there. You're under arrest. Put your fucking. They wouldn't put their hands up. That's what my plan is.
I think we should go with that plan.
Maybe. Out of character, Nico, Riley, what do you think of that plan?
I'm down with that. I think we have a good chance at pulling it off.
Yay!
But my friends.
Okay.
Nah, no more.
No.
I deny the premise.
No, thank
Why?
you.
Oh, I get it. It has an approximate chance of working.
It's an it's a very approximate chance of working.
All right. So what are you guys? Are you guys doing this all today?
Yeah, approximately around lunchtime.
Well, I mean, first of all, we need to like prepare for it. First, we need to figure out like where they're staying and if we need to get some fucking poison shit.
Yeah, I think we should split the party to get everything done on time.
Great idea. We'll split into 3 equal groups.
Guys,
think we
if only
split-
we were gonna be able to complete all these tasks, that if each one take one half of the task
Yeah.
and break it up.
Oh my god.
Oh, the city is big. How are we gonna find where they're staying if we all work together? We have to work separately. The divide and conquer. Okay. That's the voice of someone like,
We split the
we're gonna
party
die.
7 ways.
No, I believe in you guys.
That sounds like you're wrong for doing that.
I've never been wrong in my life.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's wrong.
What the fuck, man? This guy just lies.
Hey, Danny.
No. Wow.
Did take the L on this one, bud.
No.
Thanks, Alice. You
Take a strategic L on this one, bud.
No.
Goes down swinging.
No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
not.
Go down like a pussy then.
Yeah. I can take a beating.
Approximately.
I'm gonna stop this train of thought. I was gonna say way more things. I'm like, I don't want to actually.
Quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did they ever mention where they were staying, where they were going?
Nope.
They just left, right?
They just fucked off, yeah.
Okay. I wish I could remember what the fuck his name was.
Richard?
His name was Richard. I thought he was like a. Did he have like a last name? Something really
Richard
important.
Anus?
Richard Anus. Richard Anus. That's what it was. Richard. Dick Anus. It's like it probably would make like flyers. Have you seen this anus? Have you seen his dick before? Have you seen his dick before? We're looking for him.
You know, they didn't exactly seem like good, honest people.
No, not at all. They were evil, despicable.
What's the chance they're trying to do the same thing to us?
I did not think of that before.
By that I
Probably
mean sabotage us, not this plan specifically.
90%. That, or they're filled with too much hubris that they think that they are going to win.
That is possible.
So 50-50 in my mind.
Not to give the gods above any ideas. Alec, fuck off for a minute.
You know I need to hear your plan, right?
That was the joke. That was my joke, yeah.
I do have to be here when you guys talk about stuff you want to do.
What?
I know this and I love you.
Anyway, you guys wanna take a quick break to figure this out?
I think no.
Okay.
No, because I just think like we need to figure out how to find them. So we just like split off.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
ask around.
You can just
I mean,
try
we
asking if the
still-
tavern knows now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, what are the odds they were just staying at that tavern?
yeah. Exactly.
Well, they left, didn't they? Oh, they went out the door, not into their rooms.
But maybe they might know where they might be staying, or someone else in there might know.
Yeah.
Or they
You could,
left
you
just
could,
to
like,
come back after we left.
they're like, are they gone? Are they gone? All right, let's go back in. Yeah, we could like check like the local taverns or whatever. Because why would they go somewhere far away? Wait. DM, didn't you say that people like could stay at like the big temple in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they could be there.
Oh,
And we can check both
yeah.
places, right?
You
Yeah, we
guys,
should check the taverns and then that place.
you guys want to go back to the big temple?
I mean, I don't.
No. I think that's like the last thing we should do, like Loki.
Yeah, all else fails if we blow that hard at finding them. Yeah, I guess we should check for the local taverns.
I think specifically we should send Ander to the temple.
Yes, and this will
I
be their
think that'll
chance
go
to make up
very
for the
well.
mistakes.
You can make up for mistakes, yeah.
Now if they know what they did wrong, they can go back and do it right. With less racism and ableism. Alright.
All right. Where do you all go first?
The tavern.
Yeah, I think, or to Skullfids to get the supplies and then go find them.
All right. You make your way over to Skullfids. You see the same Dwergar bartender from before, and the same kind of like 2 or 3 passed out people. It is still early in the morning. You're not sure if they day drunk themselves to sleep or are leftovers from the night before. But the tavern keeper recognizes you and just kind of shifts uncomfortably. Since the last time you were here, there was a fight that happened.
So this is a commonplace for bar fights.
They more so noticed that you were part of a bar fight and like a rather nasty one. So they
Yeah, but we won, so they don't want any of this.
very
My
true.
brain did not comprehend any of that, I'm sorry.
Hey, what can I get for you again?
Can I have a number 9, please?
Our menu goes up to number 5, but
Oh. That's a 3. Eh. Oh, have you seen a blah 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 bald man and like the group of like 7 fucks with them?
she kind of like just shifts uncomfortably again. Yes. Do you have issues with them?
No. But do you have any poison?
We do not serve poison. No, the closest thing would be the drink, but we don't employ poison.
Oh wait, so like one our party members drank the poison. Drank the drink. What was the? Do you remember what the D? Does anyone remember what the DC was?
15?
And it was like after one drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
After one drink, okay. Okay. So these drinks, is there any way to mask the taste?
Mask the taste? Well, you know, they're made with parts of spider poison. So I don't know if you could do that, but, masking the taste. Are you sure you guys don't have any ill will towards those people?
Is it a
can I-
problem if we do?
Give me an insight check.
Try also inside
Oh yeah.
checker.
Yeah.
I'm so good at Insight, Alec. Are you ready? This is gonna be so good.
I'm ready.
You got this.
I would like to roll as well.
I believe
Okay,
in
go
you.
for it.
10.
10.
Inside.
Okay.
Oh, also 10.
14. Wait,
14.
I could be lying. I'm lying. No, it is true. 14.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
You you all
Sit on my couch.
realize that the bartender seems to be unsure of like how to deal with people interacting with them at all. People mostly just kind of like come here, get blasted drunk, eat some bad soup, and then leave. This isn't really a place to like serve and like interact with customers. And Zamiri, you're noticing the Dwargar said we don't employ poison, yet the drink is made with spider poison. So you're trying to figure out how do they know how to remove poison glands from a spider? Why are they using spider venom specifically? What are they doing with the rest of the body?
You said spider poison.
I just for some of the oomph to the drink. We got a lot of spiders around here. Sometimes they just come down here. We take care of them really easy, and
Surely you can use something else for them, right? It must be dangerous to get a lot of spider poison.
Well, it's readily available, so we've got a few people that come around, take care of the spiders for us. So
do you think we could procure any of the spider poison?
Now, I'm not trying to say that you couldn't. I'm just trying to say that perhaps maybe you should be a little bit more discreet about your intentions with certain things. You never know who could be listening. So
I'll kill you. I'm just kidding.
Give me an intimidation check.
Wait, should I say that? I'm just kidding.
Wait, what did you say?
I just said jokingly, I'll kill you.
Oh my god!
Am I forced to do this?
Jesus Christ. No, you're not forced to do this. Do you
Okay,
want
okay.
to do this?
No, I don't want to go down that route.
I'll kill you. It's crazy. That was like off the cuff.
You're next.
You're
Pretty
next.
Oh. Do I have intimidation? I don't really have to have charisma. Nah, I don't want to take my chances. I don't have really good.
You have a bard that could inspire you.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
So take your fucking inspiration or
Yippee! So I'm going to do something.
whatnot. If June wants.
No,
Oh, but he said okay.
I mean, I'm not doing much anyway. I'll do it.
Okay.
Where did D20 go?
What's your inspiration die, June?
D8,
D8?
actually.
Level 7.
Is it?
It's a D8. Oh, it'll just my computer eats the shit with roll 20.
Nice.
Okay. Alright. Let me roll the dirty yellow mat. I'm gonna turn it around. It's way too dirty. Okay. That's quite. Wait. Damn, that's quite uncool. If someone would like to help me by doing some cool stuff, that'd be great.
No. What did you roll?
I got a 12.
Okay, 12 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Wait. Oh, wait, no. I have guidance. I forgot. I was gonna cast that beforehand. Okay, so that's going to be what the fuck? I can't count. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that's 16. It'll be 16.
16. Okay.
Yes.
I want to know what the fuck you rolled on all of your dice.
So with the guidance, I rolled a 4. I rolled a 3 with the D20 and a 7 with the D8.
That's crazy.
And have a +2 in charisma.
The bartender just
Well, wait.
kind of... Yes, Danny.
And, like what I do to intimidate them is I kind of want it only for them to perceive this,
Okay.
but like I can assume this place already has like dim light,
Mm-hmm.
but like kind of like my Twilight Sanctuary is being activated, like my shadow grows and then kind of molds and sort of seems to absorb all the other shadows and dark parts of this room into like emanating from me. The room slowly gets darker and darker,
Mm.
and it kind of looks like all like the light seems to like almost go out.
Ooh. All of you notice this as like the little bulbs from the ceiling just kind of like slowly just kind of like crinkle and then go out as there's this just like deep shadow emanating from Zamiri. The bartender just kind of like slowly backs up and you see them like for a second reach for something below the desk and then they just kind of sigh and go, "You caught me! It's a front!" And they just kind of like flatline on the desk and just start sobbing.
What did they say? It's a what?
It's a front.
Let's go to the mirror, solving all the fucking dumb mystery. Okay.
All we do is serve like one meal, one drink, and the rest is just a front for us selling poisonous spider glands to various benefactors.
Oh, if that is the case, then you have no problem selling a spider poison.
This place is close to the mines, so we sometimes go out and kill the monsters nearby, and they pay us too. But we didn't want to set up as an adventuring guild, because we would have to be up further away from the mines and pay more taxes. Please don't tell anybody about this.
So the authority in this town is the church, right?
Yeah, seems so.
Okay. There is no need to involve them, unless we don't get out of poison.
Alec,
Yeah, what's up?
while they're sobbing, can I take a look at the passed out people around the bar and see if any of them happen to look like assholes?
The assholes that you saw previously?
Yes.
You take a quick look. None of them seem to be part of that group.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Easy
They-
kill.
They kind of like raise their head from the bar and just go, "Okay, how much poison do you need?"
Return to the group. How
And
much poison should we
what
need?
kind do you need? We have stuff that makes you poisoned, paralyzed, kills you, turns your brain off for a couple of minutes.
3 gallons of kills you, please.
Can I have 3 gallons of kills you, please? What's the set price?
Oh, well, that's quite a...
How much? What are your rates?
Well, 3 gallons of kills you would be about 1,000 gold.
Okay, how much?
Wait, hold on. How much of kills you do you need to,
Kills a
someone?
man.
Oh, well, like, an ounce.
No.
Then we
How
need,
much
like...
is 1 ounce? Just like actually go like cold logic and says, it's approximately with their body type and their metabolism level. To kill them, an ounces.
You would... Mm-hmm.
How much is 1 ounce?
What do you mean, how much is 1 ounce?
Like, how much does it cost?
Oh, okay. was like, 1 ounce.
How many
Alec, I
Yeah.
love you so much.
I was like, what are you asking me?
Oh my god, guys, my ex-boyfriend is home.
Don't say
Oh.
that. Don't say it like that.
I was like, Alex, do you expect me to like figure out how much based on like 1,000 for 3 gallons with 1 ounce?
Yes.
Figure it
Guys,
out.
give me
Do the
like 10,
conversions.
give me like 10 hours and like 10 bottles of coffee.
I can do
and a
it.
couple
I can do it real
cigarettes.
quick, actually.
Mhm.
How many ounces are in a gallon?
128.
Okay, so 128
Uh-huh.
times 3. 284. How much was 3 gallons?
1,000 gold.
1,000 divided by 384. Ah, it's about like 2.5 gold.
Look at that quick math.
Yeah, I just figured
Yeah.
it out. No, I was doing it on paper. I was like 2 blah blah blah. So like
I'm
2.5
so
gold.
proud that my friends know how to do math. Inspiration for you, June. Good job.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure like real life.
Yeah.
One inspiration.
Though, 1 ounce would be like enough to coat like maybe one weapon for like one use. So it depends like how well can you hit, how many like weapons or ammo do you want to cover, and how resistant do you think certain people are going
What
to
if
be
you
Yeah.
to this
dumped it
poison.
directly in someone's mouth?
Well, if you do that, then they're just simply gonna die.
Wait, what'd you say?
If you dump the poison directly into someone's mouth, then they will die.
You say like it's a bad thing, as if that's not what we're trying
No,
to
I mean, go for it.
do.
W-
Gopher.
We could definitely like probably kill the mages with this probably. And the archer. And the other archer.
Glup.
Which is did they just die? What happened?
Glup. Glup.
Like best case scenario, like based on the concept, you could kill like half of them.
I think we should get 1 gallon for 333 gold. Wait, hang on.
How are we gonna
As
carry that
one-
much around?
That's a good question.
I was thinking we buy like
Bucket.
two,
I don't know.
2 ounces per person, like per like member
Yeah, I
of
was
the team.
thinking 20 to round up and be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Of just kill, are we gonna get brain dead or paralyzed?
I mean, it kills them, kind of solves the problem.
Yeah.
And I think we've established we're not exactly walking the good line of morality, so
Is morality something that challenges you?
Could we not?
it should more
Just-
than it doesn't.
Okay. So 20 gallons. I mean 20 ounces. Is that-
I was gonna. What did these guys do to warrant killing, though?
out of character, I was going to absolutely just say exist. But I was out of character.
So, first of all, we're gonna have to kill them in the tournament anyway. Second of all,
Out of character. Can I get
Oh,
can I
it's-
get clarification for the tournament?
it's the they're led by the jackass who abandoned Scraps to the owlbear.
I know that.
Because the tournament's our goal. Because Jeremy wants to get to the mirror, along with other people want to do that too, and go to the abyss. But
Okay.
before we
And
go,
we're
we
against them in the tournament most likely. So if we take them out a little early,
there was an NPC that told us that we should do that. Yeah.
Okay.
So the goal is to go to the tournament and then ask like the magical deity to help us, and then go into the abyss. But first, we need to kill these fucks. And that's why we got like 10 gallons of like kill poison.
10 gallons.
You know what I mean.
That's 2,000 gold. Wait, no, that's more.
So-
Like 3,000.
So how much for 20 ounces of killed?
50 gold.
50? Okay. How much gold do I have? I don't have enough. But who's going to buy it?
Who's going to cough up the money?
Nose goes. Zero puts his hand on his nose.
I put my hand on my nose.
Acacia puts her hand on her nose.
Kane puts their finger in their nose.
I don't have enough.
Well.
Oh, he's like, I don't got enough.
I don't know either. How much money do we all have?
Oh god, this is when the group finds out that they have like 3 nickels across all of them.
It's 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Uh,
You're not willing to knock it down just a little bit.
give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Wait. Oh, okay.
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 Oh, damn! I just get that. Let's go.
Well,
I was gonna-
because Zamiri fucking scared the shit out of them.
I was gonna help, but I don't need to.
How do you want to help?
Oh, I was gonna say, or we're gonna report you to the authorities.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, we do know the person's name.
Please don't. No,
Actually-
please.
This for free.
Why don't you all like pool money together?
I mean,
Oh.
well,
What if I need to use the money?
well, like, wait, well, I actually kind of know. I actually kind of want to know how much money do we all have, like, collectively.
What would you like to know, buddy?
That's why I asked.
Kane has
What, you?
100.
Buddy,
I have 37.
Owen's got 50 gold exactly. 50 gold, 50 silver, 50 copper.
Some absolute dumbass spent like 10 gold on a room last night. I wonder who got that cookie.
I have 30.
How do you have 30?
What do you mean?
When you made your character, I was like, oh, and you can have like 200 gold just because like you're starting out like now.
Wait, should I have? Oh, I still have 200.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy, chat.
All right, guys, I'm footing the bill. But after Kane tried to lower the price.
I got a 21.
Oh.
Thank you.
The person is like trembling, tears in their eyes. They're just like grabbing onto the table and just going, okay, I could knock that down to 30 gold. How does that sound?
I believe so we can work with that, no?
Fine. That'll do. Kane will put in 10 gold.
Wow, so generous.
I'm going to put in 30 because I want the extra 10 to go towards because I want some brain dead. I want some brain dead poison.
Brain dead poison. Okay.
That'll be like a 4 servings or 4 ounces of brain dead poison.
Okay.
I want just 5 ounces of the paralyzed poison.
5 ounces of paralyzed poison. I'd say about 5 gold, yeah.
Okay.
5 ounces would cover a weapon for a minute.
Okay. That's all. That's what I wanted. That's exactly the plan that I had, so.
Zero would like
It
to know how
works.
much gold for an ounce.
Right, so Zamiri, you get a vial of a madness poison. Essentially, whenever you hit a creature with this, they roll on the madness table, and whatever they get, they suffer that affliction for a minute. If
Okay,
they, if,
so
if,
that's one-
if they fail a Constitution save against it,
So I get 1 vial.
you get 1 vial. It can cover one weapon 3 times for 1 minute, or it can cover, I'd say, maybe 30 pieces of ammunition.
Okay. And so how much was that?
10.
10? Okay, cool. Yippee! This guy rules. All this fucking poison? Yeah.
They are. They're crying. Yes, Cameron, 10 gold piece for 1 vial. How much gold for an ounce depends on what kind of poison you want to buy.
I'm going
Mind god poison.
to get 5 vials of kill you poison for myself.
Okay. 5 vials of kill you poison. That is going to cover a weapon once for 1 minute.
Oh. Okay. Perfect.
But again, it's like take into account resistances and like constitution saves. For the paralysis poison, the constitution save DC is 15. For the madness poison, the constitution save DC is 17. And for the kills you poison, the constitution save DC is 20.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That might kill someone.
Whoa!
Plan might actually work, guys!
This kills you thing might
That's crazy!
actually kill someone. We gotta be careful. The kills you poison. Whoever has it, constitution save of DC 20. It is 3 vials that you have, and they can cover 3 weapons for a minute each. And it deals an extra 8d8 poison damage.
Oh my god.
Or half on a successful save.
What was the DC for the brain dead?
17.
Okay.
For the paralyzed one, what was it?
15.
Go. Thank you.
How much of the kills do we have?
3.
3 vials, and then I think Cameron bought 5 more.
Oh my
So
goodness.
we have
8.
3 use vials.
Yes, you have 3 3-use ones, and then 5 1-use ones.
Okay.
Guys, we might actually kill somebody.
Okay. And just, before we're on our way, you mentioned you know where that jackass might be staying?
Nope. I've only seen him around once, and he didn't pay his tab, and I was too scared to tell him anything.
So you have a little bit of beef with him, too?
I mean, he owes me money, but who doesn't?
Well, I suppose we never saw you here, and you never saw... we never saw what you have here, and you never saw us then.
Yep, that's about how it goes.
Shall we, be on our way?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys head off to look for where these guys might be staying. Let's take a break here.
Break time.
Yippee, I'm gonna go say...
And we're back.
Penis.
Thank you, Riley.
Riley, I need you to know that when we first started the recording, I did that for you.
Thank you.
I did that in your honor.
Thank you. Oh my god.
So, question. How much is Scraps realizing about this plan? And how much are you guys telling Scraps?
I think so far we haven't told them anything, right?
Mm-mm.
I think Scraps trusts her friends too much. So I don't think I wouldn't say he would be completely dumb to it, but it's like, my friends are being quirky a little bit with the poison, but you know what? Maybe they're doing something. They'll tell me eventually.
Okay. So you're not 100% like there on the plan. Hmm. This may come and bite us in the ass later.
Nah.
But the 9 guys of level 15 will definitely kick our ass later.
Nah.
Alright.
Right, so what do you all do?
We should try to figure out where they live, right?
Wherever they're
Yeah.
staying, yeah. Do you think? I think we can tell Scraps about this part. Like, hey, we're trying to find out where your friends are. This feels really mean.
Yeah.
Whoa, Scraps, your friends live here? We didn't even know. Hey, look over there for a second. Bonk.
Hey, can you
Go
talk
pick
to
up your
them
arm.
while like half of us disappears?
No, they're fine. They're just, like sleeping actually.
Who just did that?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Bye Riley,
What just
bye
happened?
June.
Damn.
All right. Anyway, we move on. No, I'm kidding.
But
Not
Penis.
penis.
We're going. Investigation. Let's go. Yippee.
Can I assist?
What kind of investigation are you guys doing?
running into every inn asking, do these people live here? And if they don't, running out.
That's not suspicious at all.
Oh, did you tell Scraps we're looking for them?
Hey, Scraps. Would you have any idea where your friends might be?
I don't know.
Did you guys happen to have like a popular an inn that you guys would normally visit?
No,
Quite often?
I've never gone to the under here with them before.
Underwear under here.
And I don't know. I've never been here before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we perhaps ask around if anyone here has seen them?
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Is this like a busy like tavern street? Is this like, a drunk alley?
Wait, why are we trying to find my friends?
Because you want to eat them. I'm just kidding. What is it? What should we say here in this situation?
Well,
Yep.
we're going to we're gonna be facing them in the tournament, right?
Yeah.
We should analyze our opponents.
I thought we already did that.
Some of us were a little drunk that time.
Well, I saw and take notes.
I think it is important that we study their dynamics, how they interact together.
But you guys didn't like them.
What? No.
That's what? No!
That's cray cray. We love them.
And we
You
just
guys were like about to start a fight.
What? No.
This time when we see them, we do not intend to start any fight. We just simply wish to know our enemy.
Are you sure?
I do not wish to start any fight right now in the morning. Especially since we go have to have dinner. With the Ziru's new family.
True.
And Zamir's being sure they don't want to fight anyone before dinner.
That makes sense. Yeah, we should ask her. Well, okay, if you say so. Start asking around.
While we're asking around, Kane is gonna pull Zero aside, away from earshot from mostly Scraps. Zero,
Yeah.
we need to tell Scraps.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about that, which is why I wasn't saying anything, because I don't want to just, like, lie. But, yeah, we should probably say something.
Especially before we get too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. Well, I just, like... I don't know. I don't know how to tell Scraps that, like, I think their former team is, like, evil. And it's okay to be evil, I guess. Just not too Scraps. And that's where the line is.
Oh.
Do you think we should just, like, sit them down and talk about it?
I think we should, for sure.
Yeah.
Whether or not they believe us, though, is going to be a different story. On whether or not they consider Scraps a friend. We are supposed to...
Oops.
When we do find this group, I think it was pretty clear that they weren't very privy to Scraps. Perhaps if we find them or we catch them speaking about Scraps truthfully and letting Scraps witness it themselves, maybe they'll be more willing to let the plan go through.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like, set them up, but not actually set them up because they are just assholes.
Either way, we shouldn't be hiding this from Scraps.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, let's go tell him.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something.
Listen, we're trying to do better here, so. And then Kane is gonna go ahead, along with Zero, and sort of pull Scraps aside, along with the rest of the group. Scraps?
Hi, Kane.
Hello. We need to tell you something about what we're actually planning on doing. Your previous group,
Yeah.
I believe you think that they consider you a friend, but I have to tell you that that isn't the case.
Huh?
We are trying to get the jump on them by seeing if we can locate their whereabouts to perhaps take out a few of their members so that we can have an easier time when we fight them in the tournament.
Wait, why would you do that?
As I've already told you,
That's cheating.
come again?
That's cheating.
Ultimately, though, we will be killing them in the tournament. You understand this, right?
All is fair in combat.
So you're more pressed about the morality of the fairness, I suppose?
Yeah, because you're trying to make them weaker so then you win. That's cheating.
Kana's just gonna turn up and look at the rest of the group.
But you're okay with us like killing them to death?
Well, it's a tournament. What else is supposed to happen?
Fair. Damn. Well, Zoo's gonna look at everyone. I guess. Should we drop it and just? I guess we can use the poison in the tournament.
Wait, you were gonna use the poison to kill them?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's a tournament.
No, you were gonna use it before the tournament?
Oh, well, I think they are all a little more experienced than we are. So just because, I guess to get the upper hand, yeah.
No other reason?
Well, I mean, I also think that they're, bad people.
Terribly, Scraps.
I think also we do kind of need to win for some of our goals.
But also, if we lose, we die.
That too.
We just won't lose. Although they don't treat me bad.
Yeah.
How do you think that they treat you?
You know, like, you know. Yeah.
In what ways do they treat you?
Well, we used to, like, spar, and they would feed me, and then they would play, and then, I got a lot of good jobs.
They had a bounty for your head.
No, remember, they're just trying to find me.
No. If they needed to find you, they wouldn't have put up a bounty for you. Would we have put up a bounty for you if you had gone missing?
There was
Scraps
the time.
looks confused.
There was the time you went missing when we were back in the city. We didn't put up a bounty. We just looked for you.
Yeah, but they couldn't find me.
We couldn't find you for a while.
Yeah, but they were down here. They didn't know I was still up.
They didn't. Do you think they bothered to look up?
I don't know, I haven't asked them.
Scraps. When we called them out on it being a bounty on your head and not a bounty to find you, did you really believe him when he tried to say it was just to find you? Even though people had told us directly that it was so that he could kill you?
Yeah.
Why do you trust them so?
I don't know. I don't know. They're my friends. I don't know.
What have they done to earn your trust?
Hmm. I mean, we've been in a lot of adventures together, so.
Scraps, do you trust us?
Yeah.
Do you trust our ability to read and understand people?
Scraps.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
offered you a position back at their group.
Yeah.
Are you willing to take that?
No, I
And if you did, are you willing to kill us in that case? You're so willing to defend these people, yet I just asked you that if you were okay with taking them out in the tournament, and you said that was fine.
oh.
When you went on adventures with them, did they ever ask or care what your opinion was?
I didn't. No. I didn't have. I didn't really give any.
But they never asked what you wanted to do?
No, they just. They said I was really good at, like, doing carrying stuff and swinging, and they're like, yeah, you're awesome at that. So I kept doing that.
What
And
else did they say to you?
that's pretty much it.
Scraps,
Mm.
what do you want to do?
I want to go to circus. But want to go to the circus.
Oh yeah.
I just want to go to the circus.
Then we can go to the circus.
For real life.
Yeah? I mean, we have to go to Zeru's family for dinner, apparently, and we have to get your arm at some point, but I'm sure the tournament is tomorrow afternoon, so we've got a full day. I'm sure we can go to at least some of the stuff in the circus.
No one else needs to do something?
Well, out of character, I do want to find these guys.
Yeah.
You what?
Oh, what time of day is it right now?
At this point, maybe like 11 a.m.
Or you can like search for them, and then once the afternoon we go to the circus, and after that we go to dinner.
Yeah, we'll search for them on the way to the circus. We'll go to the circus and then we'll go to dinner.
Yeah.
We can do a little searching on the way back if we still haven't found them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kane, really quickly. I found my parents.
I'd like to meet them.
They're
Yeah,
very nice.
It was a sight to behold. They can be only be comparable to beholding the sight of Liru, for they look exactly the same.
Okay, does anybody have objections to going to the circus?
Objection! Right, I'm fine.
Shut up, Phoenix Wright. We don't need you here.
No objections here.
Alright. On your way there, what are you doing to investigate where the group with Richard Anus are staying?
Oh, I want to like ask around, especially the area around here. Like, have you seen like an obnoxious bald guy with a large group of people who also seem just as obnoxious?
Okay.
Yeah.
And like give like similar descriptions of what we know.
How much effort are you putting into trying to be discreet about this?
We should probably be kind of discreet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally.
Who's leading this investigation?
Does anyone have the investigation skill?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Well-
Oh, sick. See.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's gonna be an investigation check, and then it's gonna be a deception check.
Okay, is it gonna be by the same person?
I'll let two different people make it.
I would
Alright,
like to
who-
make the investigation check, please.
Okay.
Who has high deception?
I have plus
Sorry?
4.
Um,
Oh no. Plus 6. So I guess
So-
I'll make the Arcane.
Yeah, I'm curious what Kane's is, just on principle.
What's your deception?
Plus 2.
Really?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I guess
know why I
I'll
thought it'd
make
be higher.
Didn't I make
Invest-
Kane's casting ability charisma?
Here's me, yeah.
How do you have a +2 in charisma?
Oh, wait. They're asking for perception, though, no?
Deception.
No,
no,
Deception.
deception.
Oh, deception.
Deception.
Deception. Yeah, it'd be a plus 4.
Okay.
I still have the higher one.
You could bardic inspire Kane
Okay.
if you want.
If you want.
I'll
You
do it.
want.
Or you can deceive.
Well, you can't bardic inspire yourself. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I know.
So you're gonna do it, June?
No. I'll Bardic Inspired Kane.
Sure
Okay.
would be nice to have guidance on this.
I was gonna say, I was like, who doesn't want the guidance? Can I? Does anyone have like enhanced abilities so people can be sure?
I do too. I have that too.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
god.
else do you have? Tricks.
Yeah, you enhance ability, but Nico and I'll cast.
Well,
God.
can't I do both?
Enhance ability on 2 people?
No. Oh yeah, can I?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can at level 3. You can target one additional creature.
Oh,
Free
okay,
slot above
awesome.
the level.
Yeah, I have. Do I have a 3rd level spell slot? Just want to make sure.
You should.
Yeah, we're level 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're level 8, and you should have what 6, 7 levels in Bard.
I would have 6. I have 6 levels in Bard.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I'll cast guidance on Acacia.
Yippee.
Okay, so enhance ability. Oh, I believe though you have to pick the enhance ability.
Yeah.
Right, but you can only.
Oh,
Has to
yeah.
be the same for both
Can't be
people.
Keystone.
Yeah. So, it can you can only enhance ability for like one trait.
One type of boost, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast enhance ability on the other person.
Okay, there you go.
What does
Alright.
enhance ability do?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Okay.
So can I also cast guidance afterwards on the same
Yeah,
person?
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll do
And
that.
Also, Bardic Inspire Kane.
Yeah, all my stuff is on Acacia, all your stuff is on what's their face? Nika, I'm sorry, say what's your face?
My Bardic
Wow.
Inspiration die is a D8.
So,
So you get a plus one, Acacia.
Kane, please give me a deception check with advantage. You have Bardic Inspiration. And Acacia, please give an investigation check with guidance advantage.
Just see all the pluses.
17 plus 8
Okay.
plus 2
Oh my god.
Let's go!
is 27.
Oh my goodness!
You're gonna perceive everything.
Bardic Inspiration and Guide.
You have Bardic Inspiration and advantage.
An advantage, okay. What's the die for the
D8.
inspiration?
D8.
Gotcha.
Stop off, King.
17 plus 5, maybe 22 plus 4, 26.
Wow.
27 and
That's
26.
funny. That
We
is
both
so
rolled
funny.
17s. Iconic.
Let's go.
The synergy.
Hell yeah.
Then, in my D&D,
Also, while they're searching, Acacia at some point is just gonna say, "Sorry about yesterday. I don't know what the fuck happened."
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, please don't talk about it. Just kidding.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Thanks. I told Zamiri already, but if it happens again, just knock me out. You have my permission.
So you guys head over to
Yeah.
Folding his newspaper down, just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Oh yeah, those guys? They got a little fort set up over at the Crystal Mines. They sometimes help out with the fucking monster cleanup over there. They got like a little base of operations. They usually sometimes kind of like frequent a lot of the taverns up in the upper districts. They get paid pretty well in the mines, yeah. Pretty cozy, cush lifestyle. Why? Why do you want to look for them?
Just want to size
Just
up our
kidding, I don't fucking
competition.
care.
Okay.
I knew I liked you, actually. Acacia's gonna discreetly put a gold on the counter and walk away.
Just kind of like peeks over at the counter and goes, huh. Goes back to their paper.
Yeah, like you dropped the gold. Oh, yeah.
Excuse
I'll
me,
hold it for them
miss.
until they come back.
You're 1 gold piece. He gives you a kind of like list of like 3 different taverns that the group frequents. One of which you saw them at before. And then the kind of like general location of like how to get to the crystal mines. As well as maybe where the fort is located. They're not quite sure. And it's kind of like a maze of various like mine shafts and tunnels, so. Afterwards, do you all head over to the circus?
Yeah.
Circus, finally! Sheila!
My Sheila.
Okay.
I'm coming home! I'm coming home, Martha!
You see.
So we're...
What's up, Danny?
No, you can sorry. I'll say. I'll ask later.
You're like, and another thing.
No, I didn't want to talk to them. I was going to ask something. We can ask later.
You see a tent of brilliant, deep red and bone white stands glowing with bright lights and pink fairy dust. Flights of accordions, trumpets, and tubas blare loudly as a show seems to be on its way, and you see late attendees try to run and catch it. You notice the entrance fee is 3 silver pieces. Paying for the entrance, does anybody want to try and not pay?
How much is the entrance?
3
Yeah,
silver pieces.
Silver.
That's
How
fine.
much is how much is the equivalency for 3 silver to gold?
Jesus Christ, like
It's like 30 cents.
3/10 of a gold.
Okay, so 1/10.
What? What?
What?
Yeah, so like 1 gold can just get us all in.
I heard 1/10, and I was like,
I
okay.
said
I know, yeah.
3/10, and then Danny went 1/10.
Okay, yeah, I heard the okay. That's what I was confused.
No.
Oh, yeah, you pop off
No.
all the time, don't you?
No, I'm not
You just
talking
went
about that.
1/10.
God damn it.
Like, what?
No, I'm not doing that math. I'm doing something else.
Okay.
Different math.
As you all walk inside, you notice the tent that seems a little bit bigger on the inside, just like ever so slightly. The ceiling. You're not sure if it's magic or if it's just like an illusion made to kind of like the space feel a bit bigger. Pink fairy bugs float around, casting a warm glow, while large lights fixed atop are panning across the tent like spotlights, and they center onto this one figure. You notice the crowd is cheering and laughing and applauding as percussion drum up anticipation, and then you see a Dwergar in the center. They tried to kind of like croak something out, and then kind of like a fart noise comes out of their mouth, and they just go bleh, and fall on their face as the crowd ramps up more and more and more. In laughter, it seems almost like suffocating and painful a little bit, as several people begin to boo, scream, and cry, and like begin to throw like rotten fruit at the person in the center. As you all kind of like go and sit down, this kind of like dark atmosphere slowly settles along the circus, and the pink bugs glow dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And there's just kind of like this sense of unease as the music continues to play and play and play and get louder and louder and louder. The Dwergar in the center kind of like gets up dripping wet with various like rotten fruit, kind of like takes out like a little lute and begins to very gently play on it. However, the like strings just kind of like come off, smack them in the face, and you see them almost kind of like draw blood. The crowd like boos once again. It's unsettling, to say the least. As the Dwergar is just kind of like booed off stage, Owain, give me just a general perception check.
Okay.
Alec, I have a very important question. Is Rook with us?
Did you take Rook with you?
I'm gonna say yes.
Here's a Wayne.
Man, an 8.
8?
8.
It's a little bit different than what you're used to, and Rook is kind of like giving you a strange like glance in your direction. But it's the first act, it's fine. Maybe they just kind of like fucked up. The next, you see an Earth Genasi woman kind of like step up into the center. You see like kind of like small rock formations begin to slowly come up around her. And this kind of like a glow of like yellow and green light slowly descends like across her skin and hands. And her like large shoulders and muscles begin to slowly protrude like jagged like geodes slowly form like on her body, almost like volcanic formations, as she like walks over to pick up a large set of weights, lifts them up, and then just kind of like poses for the crowd. And then someone in the crowd just goes, "That's nothing! How about you lift a basilisk?" And she just kind of like drops the weights, turns over, and it's kind of like fear on her face as like a large cage with a white sheet over it and a creature screeching inside is like wheeled in to the center of the circus, and the cage is lowered and the creature, muzzled and like lightly sedated, is like still fighting for its life. The woman walks over and begins to kind of like lift it over her head. Any of you who like have lifted anything heavy can tell that she is in like deep pain, but there's almost something within you that like kind of wants to see the rest, just to see what's like gonna happen here. And I would like, with that, to everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What is my wisdom anyway? 0.
Do I have anything I can fucking add to this? I don't think
My
so.
goodness!
That can't be right.
20s.
What the fuck is my?
Natural 20,
Let's
bitch!
go!
For a total of 21.
Oh, 14. Less. Oh,
Alright, so
all low.
5. Okay, got a 6. What did Zamiri get?
I don't know. I got a 15, I think. Yeah.
15.
What did Lazar
Okay.
get?
What the fuck you mean?
Did you take Lazar with you?
Absolutely. We would never leave him. He's an
Okay.
essential part of the group.
Do you
Okay.
think
He
we're
is
going to
just
a
part of the
circus
group.
without Lazar? Without one of the clowns?
He's not a clown.
Lazar's making
Okay,
out with the
here he
clown in the back.
goes. Oh wow!
Yo, he's
I'm so proud of him.
Look at him go.
Never doubted him.
Okay, so Lazar, Zamiri, and Acacia, you resist this strange charm effect. And can like kind of like cringe a little bit at like it just seems a little bit weird to you. As like the crowd begins to kind of like boo the woman lifting the basilisk, slowly kind of like buckling under the weight. The rest of you feel this strange sense of like anger, and you kind of like notice like various like rotten fruit at the just kind of like beneath your chairs and like on all over the floor and everything, and you just kind of like pick them up and just think, I mean, they're here for a reason. This must be part of the act. Like, it must be kind of funny to toss like rotten, fruit at the performers. This is probably the right thing to do, especially because it's so bad. Yes, Alice.
Is anybody else in this party an elf with Fey ancestry? Because
I am.
there's an advantage on charm effect
Oh.
saving throws.
Well, then there
Oh,
you
so
go.
I get advantage on
I was
it.
gonna ask.
Yeah. I also have
Yeah.
ancestry.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
is it-
I somehow rolled lower.
That's crazy.
Oh, it is.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm throwing that fruit.
That's awesome.
I love that this
Oh.
changes nothing, actually.
Yeah, this doesn't really change anything.
Okay, Kane succeeded.
Kane has a momentary lapse in judgment.
This isn't me. I would throw something else.
Everyone that failed, you just kind of like very nonchalantly toss a rotten fruit, and then just kind of like that memory just kind of like slowly escapes your mind as if like someone else had done it and not you, like you were witnessing this from like a third person point of view. And then you're kind of like back in your own body just going like, oh man, somebody threw fruit at that? It's kind of weird. What is this?
Yeah, I wanna.
What's up?
I want to ask excuse me. Is this the proper way one attends a circus?
To my knowledge, not to circuses I've performed at.
You've been to the Shadow City Circus. It's never been this way,
Yeah.
at least with the previous owners.
When I've been here years ago, it wasn't like this with previous owners.
Hmm.
And I'll notice this kind of like the pink kind of like fluttering bugs all around you slowly kind of like begin to glow more and more and more and more, and then there's like this heaviness and darkness slowly subsides, and you're kind of like back in your own skin once more as the strong woman is taken out of the circus. Basilisk is locked back up in the cage. And Owain, you recognize the person that kind of like steps out onto the stage. This kind of like tiefling woman. You know her as Mauve. She used to be a jester and now seems to have inherited the circus. Very much like a quiet and shy individual, but like donning like a jester uniform, she becomes a lot more like expressive. And you kind of hear this like sing-song voice. Thank you so very much to the from the Circus of the Dark Arts, the Marvelous Macabre, the Fantastic Freak Show. We all extend our gratitude, and we hope that we can take all of your fear and hate and just replace that with smiles and giggles and laughter. Please enjoy the rest of the show. We have many more acts to follow. And she snaps her fingers. Whoever wants to can give me an Arcana check.
I would love
Okay.
to.
I was gonna ask, is this how I remember her, or is she? Or is she
She's a
different?
lot more confident, that's for sure. And you're not really like, I mean, it's different, but you're not really like yeah, you
Yeah.
recognize the person and she sounds the same,
Yeah.
but there's just something off.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
That's incredible.
14, 15, 16.
16,
Thank you guys.
13, 2. Anybody else? Okay, great. Zamiri, this is magic that you've not like seen before, but it feels familiar to you. There is an element of a siphon with the small pink bugs fluttering around, and this like hatred all being like dispensed from you, and an individual that seems almost enlightened by the negative energy emanating from you all. And that's where we're gonna end the session.